Do you like video games? What about Pathfinder? Because Paizo has just entered into a new partnership with a Canadian firm called BKOM. BKOM. They're French. In this partnership, they have entered into an agreement to produce not just one, but 2 video games for the Pathfinder universe. Starfinder was unfortunately not mentioned, but if you stick around to the end of the video, I do have a tweet that does give at least a little bit of hope for us Starfinder fans. Starfinder would make an excellent video game in several genres. This was sent to me in an email from Paizo. Here's what they had to say. Quebec City, April 6, 2023. For the CRTC, if you're listening, here's your Canadian content. BKOM Studios, or BKOM, I think that's what they're going for, so that's how I'm gonna say it. If I'm wrong, let me know about it in the comments below. BKOM Studios is excited to announce an epic partnership with Paizo, one of the most influential companies in the hobby games industry, known for the award-winning Pathfinder role-playing game and the Starfinder science fantasy role-playing game. Yes, they are known for all of these things. Paizo has done a fantastic job managing the community, managing community expectations in light of the recent WotC handling of things, which was not good. And I'm not even talking about what that influencer showcase was. BKOM Studios is the award-winning developer behind Sunday Gold, Overloot, Tales from Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation. That's all one name, by the way. Tales of Candlekeep, Tomb of Annihilation, Little Lords of Twilight, and more. I'll be completely honest, I'm not totally familiar with this studio, but we will talk about them in a little bit. BKOM Studios and Paizo are joining forces to bring to the market 2 new video games based on Paizo's Pathfinder franchise. One launching on Steam later this year, the second in early stages of development. Details about both projects will be revealed soon. Frédéric Martin, CEO for BKOM Studios, had this to say. We are so excited about this collab. We absolutely love role-playing games, and lots of us at BKOM are already part of that community. And already we're fans of the Pathfinder brand. I just keep switching sides with my microphone here. I'm holding this thing. It's bloody heavy. In Paizo, we found the ideal partner with whom to collaborate and materialize a common vision. After 26 years in this industry, there are people whom you know you want to work with again. And John Feel, Director of Licensing at Paizo, is definitely one of them. We can't wait to reveal more about the projects we've been working on with John and his colleagues. The upcoming titles are perfectly aligned with BKOM's vision to bring unique and meaningful gaming experiences on PC and consoles. We're going to dive into that in a second. Now on the Paizo side, Mark Moreland, the Director of Brand Strategies for Paizo, had this to say. We at Paizo are incredibly excited to be working with BKOM. Their track record is impeccable, and we can't wait to expand the Pathfinder brand into new digital spaces with them. First, let's talk a little bit about BKOM Studios, and then we can go into that comment about consoles and PC. BKOM Studios, or BKOM Studios, was founded in 1996. BKOM Studios offers a full range of digital services for state-of-the-art games and interactive experiences for prestigious names in the gaming world and the entertainment industry. They do also make their own games, but they do help bring other franchises, other game ideas to life. The BKOM Studios team is made up of more than 120 individuals, and they service games ranging from all aspects: computer, console, mobile. They also do video trailers, which means they have video editing capabilities, social media marketing, so they do campaigns around social media as well, point of sale, websites, apps, connected toys for AR, VR experiences, which is also interesting. Is it likely that they are going to be producing a VR game for Pathfinder? Probably not. What is interesting is the consoles and the PC. This game company does have some experience when it comes to producing games, so it should know what it's doing around these markets. I really don't think we're going to see a mobile game for Pathfinder, so gamers, you're fine here. I do have some speculation on what we might see from the 2 games from BKOM Studios and Paizo. One of the big releases right now from BKOM Studios, BKOM Studios, is Sunday Gold, and it's available on Steam right now. It is a point-and-click turn-based adventure game. This type of game would actually suit Pathfinder very well, and so would the CRPG genre, but I don't think we're going to get a Pillars of Eternity or Baldur's Gate 3 style release here. They do look like a quality studio, but they are not a AAA studio, as far as I can tell. And that's not a slight against them. I much prefer indie studios myself. The quality of AAA gaming has just gone over the last however many years. I don't really view AAA as a compliment anymore. Overloot is a mobile puzzle game with RPG elements, so they say. I haven't downloaded this, I haven't played this. Gaming on my phone doesn't really appeal to me. There is the odd time something will catch my attention for a couple of weeks, and that's it. But I don't like mobile gaming generally. Now, one of their other games that they have listed here is Tales of Candlekeep: Tomb of Annihilation, and that name should ring a bell for Dungeons & Dragons players because this is a Dungeons & Dragons game. It was available on the Steam store, but when I've searched it out today, it is not available. It seems to have been pulled. The reason that I suspect this has happened is a licensing issue. I don't think it's because it was actually a bad game or there was any hijinks going on. I just think that there was an issue around licensing, and that's why it's not there. This type of game should generally be easy to make for a PC platform. It should be easy to port to consoles. I have never developed a game. I have no skill set in developing games. I just talk a big game, but it seems like this would be a likely candidate. However, instead of being D&D branded, it will just be Pathfinder branded. The other type of game that I think we might see would be something akin to a card trading game or a deck building game. These types of games don't generally require the large development teams that a AAA studio or a AAA title would require. They would also be easier to translate to both consoles and PC. Nothing was listed about mobile in the press release, but that could be an option. I feel that that's a likely candidate, but until they tell us something, we just won't know. The last game that they do mention in this press release is the Little Lords of Twilight. This is another mobile game. It is a tactics-based mobile game. They really do seem to embrace the whole RPG genre. One thing that I have noticed while looking at and investigating this company is the fact that they actually have some really good character designs. Much of the art that I've been seeing on these games, while stylized and specific to the one game that they are designing for or designing around, the art is really good. I am wondering if they will be doing their own designs around some of the iconics when it comes to Pathfinder, or if they're just going to import them directly. Maybe we'll see a stylized version of these. The hopefuls for a Starfinder video game, it is on the official Paizo account in response to this news release. And they said this: "We continue to believe Starfinder will also make great video games." Yes, it would. "And will pursue them at every opportunity." So, an opportunity has not presented itself yet, but Paizo, if it ever did, I would gladly lend my voice for any voice work you should require. Thank you to all of my patrons for supporting me and the channel. All of your support is greatly appreciated. If you would like to support me and the work that I do with the channel, please consider joining on Patreon. My name's Nathaniel. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.